have hit it with a hammer a couple of times.
Hey Fab Rats family.
Today, working on the giveaway car. So, you guys are gonna have to follow this build if you want to learn how to win this thing.
So make sure you're subscribed so you can get notified so you can watch all of these build videos so you can see when the giveaway is going to be.
Stick with us and this car could be yours. All right, it's morning. We're in the shop. Randall's doing a little cleaning over there. Today, the task at hand, fix what I broke yesterday. Something ain't right. Alright, so I pulled the tranny back out because I wasn't happy. I knew something was wrong, and it is. So this gap right here was way bigger on this one than this one. This one was stuck in this here transmission, couldn't get it out. May have hit it with a hammer a couple of times. Now we need the tail housing off of that one. We'll put it on a different one and try to make one. Created a little more work for myself, but you'll have those days. I had one today. So we're gonna gut that, still the tail housing, put it on the motorhome 727 that was with this motor, and then as soon as a flex plate shows up that will hook to the right torque converter we have, we'll throw this thing together and she'll be ready to run. We don't have all the engine parts for it anyway. We're waiting for starter still, so no shortage of work, just ambition. That's all we're lacking today. We'll get after this. We're gonna move this car out, clean the shop up, but we got a giant pile of snow in front of the door over there. I'll show you in a minute. So I started the tractor so we can warm it up, and we'll get some stuff cleaned out.
Snow falls off the building in front of the door.
All right, so we're just gonna gut this. All we're really after is this right here off of it. So we'll pull it apart, get the parts we need, and we'll put the good tranny in here and put this back on it. Pretty sure that I've caused some harm inside of here when I gently tapped it with a hammer a couple of times. As you can see, pretty severely hard with a hammer, but it's still stuck in there pretty good for being broken. You know why? There's still a bolt in it. Works every time. We'll get it torn apart and then we'll show you what we got. It's a big old gangly thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think it would have worked. Someone wouldn't have beat it to death with a hammer, probably. I don't know how else to get that torque converter unstuck. I don't really enjoy transmissions. There's a lot of stuff that if it's not just perfect, it doesn't work. We'll cross our fingers, say a little prayer before we put her in gear. Everything's gonna be okay. That's what we're after right there, folks. We'll set that over into the parts we needed department. She was a good tranny. Would have done somebody proud, but now we're putting a different one together.
Old Pepper down here just living the grand old shop cat life. Fast asleep.
So our tranny was covered in snow, so we set it in front of the fire and we're defrosting it a little bit. It's about good enough we can take it to the table. This is a good tranny. Looks brand new basically. So we are just going to carefully tear it apart, stack everything up, take the tail housing off. There's one C-clip in there that we have to take out to pull the tail housing off. Then we can stuff the long shaft in it, this tail housing back on it, And we got ourselves a 727 big block tranny. This was the game plan from the beginning. I tried to cut corners and do it the other way, and that's what caused yesterday basically, was trying to cut corners. So we'll do it the right way now. When I built this trans table, I built it so that you could do this and just leak oil, and she'll just run right down where it needs to go. One valve body. I think I got all the bolts out of this one. Oh yeah, everything's happy, happy, happy. New bushings. This thing's pretty new. Before I start unstacking, we're gonna do a little housekeeping. Housekeeping? You need your pillow fluffed? Name that movie. What kind of a sick hotel is this?
Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Leave her in the comments if you guys know that movie. I think what I'm gonna do is just try to slide everything out and slide that other one back in. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
It might work.
There's half a chance, that's why I'm trying it. One down. Victory. Told you that was gonna work. I told you that was gonna work.
You said that wasn't gonna work.
Walla walla. I didn't quite build this table on enough angle, so it just kind of like lingers out here in the middle. All right, I'm winning. She's stacked back in. I just got to put the front pump. So I'll put the band in first, reverse band, and then the front pump. I can throw the valve body in it, which is right there. And we basically got it. Randall, he's over doing some parts washing on the tail housing. So we're winning this thing. She's stacked back together. Currently don't have any extra parts that I'm aware of, which when you're building trannies is key. You got extra parts, you messed up. Yahtzee, we'll just torque those down now and put the shifters on, tip it up, slide that tail housing on, and we got it. If it seems like you just watched us do this, it's because you did. But that was with a whole different transmission. A transmission that will never be heard of again. I ended its life. It was a good tranny, I think. We'll never know because of a torque converter problem. We didn't get that on video. It happened too fast. Things escalated really quick, I should say. I blame Randall. That's it. He wasn't videoing.
I didn't think it was a torque converter as much as an anger issue there. The reason it died.
The hammer. I dropped the hammer one time on it, and that was the results of it. But today things seem to be going way smoother so far. Ain't gotta. So Randall just asked me if that filter was important. It is. Here we go again. Hey, that looks better. A filter. How many of you guys caught that on video that I didn't put that in the first time? Go ahead, leave it in the comments. She would have ran without the filter for a minute. I think it's for reals that time. We can get a cable to go in there, we'll be in good shape. Things will be really happening for us. That's a wrap, folks. Oh no, I lied. This is our governor. Good enough. We're back on the 65 Coronet. So we're gonna stuff the torque converter in this thing, lift it up, get the tranny plumbed on. We had problems with the torque converter last time. Let's see if we can get 3 clicks out of it this time. Oh, that's how it's gonna be today, Randall. It's gonna be a fun one.
That ain't good.
Come on. Maybe I need a Snickers bar or something. I don't know what we got going. There's a reason I like GM. This is the reason. This stupid input shaft is smaller. than this input shaft. And I don't have the right torque converter to make this whole thing work, so we're gonna start figuring that out right now. All right, we'll figure this out. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we don't have the torque converter that we need, so we're gonna try to salvage this day and do everything else we can do. We're gonna pour a bottle of that in because we need some zinc for this cam to break in. Then we gotta change water pump. We gotta get spark plug wires put on it, figured out. Brakes plumbed, brake booster plumbed, coil mounted. We got some stuff to do. We're gonna go through and finish all this little stuff until we can find a torque converter. I called my buddy, who's a Mopar guy, and we may be burning down to his house to get a torque converter. We're waiting for him to call us back and let us know. What year of motorhome? Late 70s. It'll probably, I'll bet it'll work. If it's 24 spline, it'll work. I think we're in good business here. All right, thank you. See ya. We'll count it when he sends me a picture and then we'll know. All right, vacuum plumbed. Now all we gotta do is everything else. Water pump, we'll wait for that picture and then we'll know. Watch, we'll change all this, then it won't bolt back up. That's my personal opinion, the way that this Mopar's been treating us. Now we just got to somebody silicone the gaskets on. Look at that, it didn't even ruin that one. Glue them back on and we'll be back in shape in no time. Same thing I do every day. Try to take over the world.
How are you?
Tired and I smell like a hamburger. Been cooking at Archie's.
Been working away, huh?
I have, yep. Came to see what progress we'd made on this
None.
car.
None. We're getting our butt kicked. We're about to find out if all our alternator and stuff still bolts up. Hey. That's a...
Looks like it's going to.
I think so.
See, I bring you good luck.
We'll take it. Come on back anytime you want.
You come back for the every day for the next 20 days.
I think that's gonna work.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Something worked right today so far. I'm gonna have to go get a 90 of some sort and something for that, because someone put a distributor right in the way.
Don't fit, huh?
Mopar or no car. But it'll be worth it when one of you guys is driving this car around, and it's gonna be a cool car when we get it done.
Yeah.
Alan. Hello. Let me check. Yep, I got 3 attachments from you. Yep, that is the torque converter I need. We'll head your way. All right, see you in a minute. Bye. He's got the torque converter we're after. Let's go get a torque converter. See if we can get a tranny in this thing tonight. All right, so we're headed to Alan's. He's 45 minutes away from me. So we'll blaze down to his house, grab a torque converter, come back, and hopefully have a tranny in tonight. Let's see how it goes. There he is. Oh, he's on out here. He's got Cummins for days. I hate Mopars. Jeez.
There's a little bit of surface rust on this.
Oh yeah, we'll emery cloth that up, and that's the one we're after. What's
The fluid looked pretty clean.
Yep,
coming
that's
out of
even
it.
the 12 or the 11-inch. Cool. Well, what do you want for it?
Take it.
I like that price. That's the best ever. Keep some sand out of it.
Yeah.
Give it as much chance as we can for it to work. So, good deal. Well, thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem.
We're out of here.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
This should be the one of the last pieces, maybe. Let's go home. All right, that's 2 hours of our life down, but we got a torque converter that's gonna work, I think. And we're rolling back into Glendale right here. So we'll go throw some wood on the fire and put in a little bit of a late night, see if we can get a tranny in it. All right, so for some reason, our camera lost some audio, so we could do a voiceover. So I'll explain to you what's going on here. The converter we picked up is for a 383 internally balanced. My 440 is externally balanced or something different that's... So I'm trying to figure out how to take the weights from my old torque converter and put on the new one. I called my cousin up at Merlin's Old School Garage, and he explained to me how to measure it out and where to put them, and you'll see what we do with it from there. You'll also notice in the background that my kids are using my firewood as obstacles for their RC rock crawlers. So once I got the work done, I decided it was time to break my rock crawler out, show them how it's done. So Michelle called us, told us dinner was ready, and I have my phone out. I thought I'd show you my brand new phone that I had one day and already broke the camera on it. I may be the reason I can't have nice things.
Snap-on boys showed up here today. See what they got for us today. So what did the Snap-on boys have for you?
Our 13mm socket that we lost. Now we'll probably find that other one.
No doubt.
And warranted my extensions that wouldn't hold sockets the other day. Got those handled, so now we can go back to work. All right, hopefully this is the last time. I only want to drive this car a few times before one of you people are driving this car. I just want to see someone else have this car. I think it'll be cool. There we go. See that? That's how it's supposed to work. Torque converter still turns. Everything's happy at that point. Okay, so we've got a starter issue going on. The starter that we got is not clockable. What we're gonna do is everything that we can possibly do except start this thing, which is not the best case scenario, but it's what we got. So that's what we're doing. All right, tranny mission installed again. Last time, this transmission's been kicking my butt. Fought me every piece of the way, but we won. We got it in, tranny's done. We'll be able to start this motor next time, and you guys will get to hear your car run. It's gonna be worth it. We're gonna make it right for you guys. Someone's gonna enjoy this beast. Thanks for watching.